Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful and sweet girl named Cinderella. He lives with his mother and two half-siblings who are very cruel. Every day, Cinderella had to do homework. He also received abuse from his mother and half-sisters. However, he never resented or got angry at his mother or half-sisters. He also never complained or felt tired with all the work given. One day, a ball competition came from the palace. The prince is looking for a girl to be his life partner. His mother and two stepsisters were very enthusiastic about coming to the event. "I want to come to the party. I will dance with the prince," said the eldest brother. "Hey, don't dream, sis. The prince will definitely choose me, because I'm prettier than you. Mother will definitely be proud and happy if I become a princess," said the second sister with a radiant face. "Mother will be very happy if you two can marry the prince and we will become a respected family," said the stepmother. Cinderella also heard about the ball competition. He also asked permission from his stepmother to attend the palace dance. "Can I come to the dance with you, ma'am?" he asked. Her mother and two stepsisters laughed and looked down on Cinderella. "Hey young girl, you will only insult me when you come to the party," said the stepmother. "You are right, ma'am. People will just laugh to see you there," said the two stepsisters. The day of the dance party arrives. Everyone in Cinderella's house was busy doing her hair and trying on pretty dresses for the event, except for herself. The two Cinderella sisters found it difficult to put on their dresses. Even though they both eat less, so their bodies look beautiful when they dance. Cinderella's mother and her two stepsisters went to the ball. Cinderella entered her room and cried. She wants to come to the royal ball like the other girls. When Cinderella was sad because she couldn't go to the ball, a fairy appeared from her bedroom window. "Stop crying, good boy," he said. Cinderella was surprised by the presence of the fairy godmother in her room. He also wiped his tears. "I really want to go to the dance," she said through tears. "Come on, go to the garden and bring me a pumpkin," answered the fairy godmother. Without thinking, he brought the best pumpkin to the garden and gave it to the fairy godmother. The fairy godmother removed all the contents of the pumpkin, leaving only the skin on. After that, the fairy godmother hit the remaining pumpkin shell with her magic wand and it turned into a gilded carriage. The fairy godmother then told Cinderella to open the trapped mice and enchanted them to become 6 horses pulling the pumpkin carriage. However, Cinderella felt something was missing, namely the coachman who ran the train. Then he found a big mouse and his mother had to turn him into a coachman. After that, the fairy godmother told Cinderella to look for 6 lizards behind the fountain. Then, they are enchanted into 6 people who will accompany the horse-drawn carriage to the dance. Now then, you see here is a carriage suitable for going to parties, aren't you happy with that? Asked the fairy godmother. "Oh yes," he cries, "but should I go in these rags?" The fairy godmother touched her with her magic wand, and instantly her shabby clothes became a beautiful dress. The fairy godmother also gave her a pair of the best glass slippers in the world. Dressed beautifully and in a horse-drawn carriage, she went to the palace for the ball. However, before leaving, the fairy godmother left a message that she had to leave the ball at exactly 12 at night. Cinderella's presence managed to attract the attention of all the guests at the party, including the prince. With his own hands, the prince asked Cinderella to dance with him. They both dance very gracefully and harmoniously. Cinderella's mother and her two stepsisters were very jealous of women she didn't know. They were really very upset to see him. Then, the sound of the midnight bell rang. Cinderella rushed out of the ball. The prince tried to restrain her, but she ran out anyway and unknowingly left her glass slipper behind. Prince, who is very curious about the beautiful girl at the ball. He again made the announcement that he was looking for the girl who had the glass slipper and was coming to the dance. One by one the prince and his bodyguard visited the houses, but none of the shoes he brought matched. Until finally, when he was at Cinderella's house, said the prince. "Are there no other girls here?" asked the prince. "Nothing. There are only my two daughters," replied the stepmother. "Okay, then I'll look elsewhere," said the prince. When the prince and his two bodyguards came out, suddenly he saw a girl from the window. Then, she said that to the stepmother and finally she let Cinderella out of her room. The prince was very surprised, because the glass slipper he brought fit Cinderella perfectly. Then, Cinderella took out her shoes. As promised, the prince married a glass slipper girl and made her a princess in his kingdom. Cinderella lived happily ever after. This Cinderella fairy tale has a very good moral message for children. Through this story, children will learn about patience and kindness will give beautiful results.